And we're about to enjoy a fantastic match of rugby. Two rivals that have played this game for a very long time. It is St. John's College versus St. George's, the Rams versus the Dragons. And of course, anchoring today will be Ryan. They know that they have got a lot on their hands today if they're going to make a...
You'll find in the first team cricket or on the first team soccer fields.
I mean, it is an amazing spectacle, Ryan.
Yeah, it's an amazing spectacle, right? Here we go, Ravimbo.
And here we go. A wonderful kick into the half of St. George's. A pretty good kick actually coming through, as he does very well. And that ball coming through for St. George's after St. John's knocked the ball. But it looks like St. John's have picked up and they are going to draw first blood. Now what a try that is. That came out of nowhere.
He turned them over in the maul situation there and showed a quick turn of pace. 100 kgs or so on the hoof, scoring in the corner.
Try and stretch the St. John's College defense and maybe try not to run out of, and exactly what they're doing right now, coming through from Mukaratigwa there. But the referee has signaled an advantage to St. John's College. So, oh, wonderful grabber through there, and it is a try coming through from St. John's College, and it looks like it's the number 14, Silo, who's come through there. What a game we're having, Ryan.
Easy as you like it. Turnover as St. George's line out. Chamuka looks to get the back line going. Dollar to Kadzi to Landry to Chareka looking to go on the outside.
Wing passes coming out of the back of the hand, and some of those one-handed passes are not quite coming off. We've seen that happening as well with Chamuka, but wonderful passing. They do have an overlap here. Chareka has broken into space and he might just be going for under the post. He sidesteps, he goes through, but unfortunately doesn't quite make it. But deep into the 5-yard of St. George's. Can Greg Dollar get a try? But of course he's been held up by the St. George's defense, and of course they go through there and it is a try. Okay, Chamuka comes through with a try right there. It looks like it might just be a massacre within the first half for St. John's Colleges there.
Almost made it on his own. They didn't panic. Waited for Chamuka to pick it up from the base, and over he went. The little rascal, well done to you.
All right, now that was a pretty simple kick, and of course St. George's have tried to go for the 8-man break coming through there. That's with Makpabarara. The ball coming out, another hit. Oh wow, a big hit coming through there from one of their locks. That should be number 5. Right, so the ball is nice and clean out of the scrum for St. George's. Can they get the try? Wonderful inside pass. Number 22 for St. George's are unfortunately held up there. Can they give the ball to somebody that can hit and go over? And it's Adrian Zimbabwe. Does he get it over? Yes, he does get it over. Adrian Zimbabwe does it.
And we called it, Ravimbo. We should have just gone and told the coaching staff, get the ball to Zimbabwe and he'll do it for you. He's been full of running all afternoon.
Well, that was a tackle, but he's come up again. Where is the St. George's support? Well, he's going to go all by himself. Does he make it? No, he doesn't quite make it. The ball is out of the ruck. Well, St. George's coming back with a late flurry there. Can they go for the try? And yes, they get the try. Well, it looks like it has been held up. Well, okay, the try comes through. At one point, it looked like as if the referee was going to say that had been held up, but St. George's coming through again. Now we've got Makoni there going to be going for the kick. He decides to drop kick because the tee was a problem. And of course, his bearings are pretty much on point.
Never given up. They are incredibly dangerous with ball in hand. Wherever this game is going to go, it's going to be decided by one of the leaders in either side who needs to stamp their authority on this contest and make the right call at the right time. Yakeye, beautiful pass, and they found the space outside Landry, and Monyeza steps right and steps left, finally brought down with a great tackle from Evans. Blind, Dollar finding the very dangerous number 14, Silo.
It's into the second half. It is St. John's College 22, St. George's 14. But what a break right there, Ryan. You couldn't have asked for more.
Just as you were saying, we were waiting for someone to step up and show some brilliance, and it came from young Silo.
Adrian Zimbabwe doesn't go for the hit. Oh, Munyeza is through. Can he go for the try? And he gets it down. It's Munyeza with the try. For all of his running, I think you would have felt that this afternoon would have been unkind if he didn't get a try. And right now, the score is St. John's College 24, St. George's.
I would have gone for poles myself, but they've opted for a quick tap and go with a 3-point difference. I definitely would have gone for the poles, but they want more, and they back themselves up with another try. St. John's have now got to rebuild. They are trailing for, I think, the first time this game.
Yes, they are trailing for the first time this game.
Going there, and then some really good work on the ground from St. George's takes possession away from them in a dangerous position, and then a pop in the center, and he's through for another try.
You would feel that is the final nail in the coffin with 7 minutes to go. St. George's have just put down that try, and that, of course, coming through as the number 22 for St. George's. Racking there, can they get the ball? Unfortunately, they can't, and I'm sure it's going to be a kick out. And it is game over. The referee has signaled, and St. George's have done the double over St. John's College. Today winning 35-24 on St. John's College turf. I am sure that coach will not be happy with the way that things went, but Doug Trivella, Brendan Bryder will definitely be the wiser and be the happier of the coaches.